And then my other question here about Cal is we talked about the window with a lot of these guys in their pre-arbitration or early arbitration seasons here coming up. You got Cal Raleigh. You got George Kirby. And you got Logan Gilbert. I think we can all agree those are the three Mariners that they need to sign, or that's the other half of the core with Julio, JP, and Cal. I would say that's the core 6 guys. When you talk about this is the core of the Mariners, would you say it's those 6?
Yeah.
Can we agree on that? We're looking at Cal. We're looking at Kirby, who have one more pre-arbitrational year. And we got Gilbert. Gilbert is the only person out of these 3 that is in an arbitrational season. Estimated he's going to be making about $5 million this year. And Cal and Kirby have one more year until they hit that arbitration. Out of these 3 people, which person right now, just hypothetically, do you see the Mariners moving on from and getting something? And which 2 do you think are going to get those contracts, or do you think it's less than that?
I personally, I hope all 3 of them stick around. The Mariners can afford them, and they've developed them, and that's what you ask for is an organization to develop your homegrown guys, and hopefully they turn out to be great players where they deserve to be paid. And the Mariners, you would think, can afford that, but that's another story. I would assume that Kirby has the higher ceiling probably, but Logan's been working on some other pitches as well. I mean, these guys are just such babies, only playing, 1 full season, 1.5 full seasons, or 2 full seasons, and they're just so early on in their career. It's kind of unfair to think about already, but it just seems to me if they had to make a choice, they would probably, I think, would part with Logan first.
Because of the 1 year ahead in the arbitrational.
Yeah. I mean, he could be getting paid. I've heard upwards of, not this upcoming year. He has another good year. He can be in the high teens as far as salary in arbitration, I've read.
I agree. If I was seeing one person that would have to go, and by have to go, some big blockbuster trade out of this, it'd definitely be Logan, because he is what he is. You're getting what you're getting. I think there is some ceiling there. You're right. He is developing some other stuff. Wants the ball. He's going to get you lots of innings. He has pitched a lot of innings in the last couple of seasons for the Mariners. As far as Cal and Kirby, I think those are the 2 that the Mariners are definitely going to lock up. Let's hope that all 3 of these guys get locked up, like you said. Maybe we even see them start to get locked up this season. If they start getting locked up this season, then do you look back at 2023's offseason, which is not over yet, but do you look back and go, okay, I understand it a little bit more?
I mean, I understand. It doesn't mean I like it, but I understand it. But you can look at it in another way on the other aspect of it. You could say or make the argument, well, we could trade George Kirby. We could maybe get the most out of him or for him. He has, the highest ceiling and, the less number of years of major league experience, controllable contract, which they, both are. But Kirby started his clock 1 year later than Logan, so you could maybe get more for Kirby. So I mean, there's all kinds of ways to look at it, but it's hard to say.